What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, we're coming back to Crooked Spine. Yes, indeed, Crooked Spine Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. This is a request from Clean Streak and Crooked Spine. Hey, who knew? Yeah. So they want us to be read to this song by Crooked Spine called Hourglass 3 a.m. Now, Crooked Spine wrote this song, and it's in a demo form. This is not a finished product. It's in a demo format. He wants to get my opinion on it. He wants to get my thoughts on it. And he wants me to do it in a public format, in front of everybody. Brave man. I could absolutely hate it. And we're doing it in a public forum, so... no, I don't think I'm gonna hate it. Pretty much everything I've heard from Crooked Spine so far has been pretty good. Nothing bad. There have been some stuff actually that's been really good. So, I don't know. We'll see how this one goes. But this is a demo. It's not a finished product yet. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. Obviously, there's always room for engineering and stuff like that. But nonetheless, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on it. Now, have I heard the song before? Nope. No, I have not. This is going to be interesting, so we'll see where this takes us. This was posted by Crooked Spine, and the video has, so far, 28 views. Yeah, 28 views. It's not going to get you there. Sorry. Hey, look. I'm sure in time, it will. And besides, keep in mind, it's a demo, so it's not a finished product yet. I'm sure once the finished product comes out, I'm sure we'll get more views on it. So keep all that in mind. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? You ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Crooked Spine, Hourglass, 3 a.m. demo. Yep, it's a demo. Cool. Well, we'll see how this goes, man. I always like listening to demos because I like seeing how songs can evolve and where they came from. Like how a finished product started out as something that sounded completely different. It's always fun. It's always fun. Anyway, let's get to it. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Silence in a room. Her voice has been removed as a picture. Corridor. Her face ain't in it no more. There's a soul. Just a pose. Look at me. It's not even close. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m.
I think I see the direction he's going for here. It's a good direction. It's not a bad direction. It almost has a feel like what's that song called from the Animals? House of the Rising Sun. It almost has that, yeah, it almost has that House of the Rising Sun feel to it. Kind of like a haunting, ghost sounding melodic line with a very resonating and what's the word I'm looking for here? Not profound, pronounced vocal line. The only problem I have with it so far is the vocal line. It's there. I can hear it. It's being a little muddied up by the effect. I think he's got like a phaser or a maybe just a really heavy vibrato. Maybe ease up on the vibrato a little bit and bring up the presence a tad. Not the volume, the presence. Make it come forward a little bit more, a little brighter in the mix. I think that would help quite a bit. Other than that, the guitar tone sounds good. Drumming sounds good. Snare sounds a little, I don't want to say processed, but it sounds maybe, I don't know, a little overly EQ'd. Maybe a little drier might be nice. I don't know. Well, let's keep going. Let's see where this goes. Maybe I'll change my mind about that. Back up a little bit. I like that. I like that chorus. The chorus has got a hook.
See a lock on a door, her key won't open no more. There's a silence in the room, her voice, it's been removed. It's 3 a.m.
The vocals of the chorus are good.
It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m.
Okay. If it were me, I would take how Crooked Spine is doing the vocals, like the effects and the mix and everything. He's doing for the vocals and the chorus, and I was doing the vocals and the mix and everything in the verse, and I would switch them. I would make the verse have that heavy reverb, because here's the reason why. The chorus is repeating a single line. All it's saying is, it's 3 a.m. and he's saying it 4 times. Very easy. You don't need to make that very distinct. You could put that effect on there and make it a little more full, a little more haunting sounding in the chorus. And I think that would be very, I think that would definitely be lending to it. Where what he's doing in the chorus right now is a little clearer, a little more pronounced, and I think that would be a lot more effective in the verse. That's just me. That's what I would do. I think, honestly, if he were to do that, that would solve about 90% of the problems in the song that I'm hearing right now. And to be clear, I'm not hearing a lot of problems. That's really the only problem I'm hearing. And the snare. The snares, I don't know how to fix the snare. We'll have to think about that a little bit more. But as far as the vocal issue goes, I think if he just switches with the mix of the chorus and the mix of the verse, and he switches them, I think it'll be solved. I think it will, honest to God, be solved. Let's keep going here. Let's see where this goes.
It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m.
Maybe a back mask on it. Maybe a back mask effect on it. Sustaining the chord. Okay. Hit those notes. Come on, hit those notes.
Bloodstain on the wall.
Lock this loop.
It's bled for all. It's 3 a.m. 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 It's 3 a.m.
I get that clean vocal mixed in. It's got potential. It definitely has potential. It's not a bad song at all. Not by any stretch. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in the review. Well, there you go, folks. That was Crooked Spine with Hourglass, 3 a.m. This was a request from Clean Streak and Crooked Spine. Yeah, it's his own song. Go figure. All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, believe it or not, I'm going to give that a 7.3. Yep, 7.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
I see a lot of potential in this song. I see a lot of great things happening, and with just a couple of minor tweaks, I think this song could actually be a really good song. Like a really, really good song. Even still, it's getting the 7.3, which is still really good. It's low on the really good, but it's still a really good song because I do see the potential. Songwriting, not complex, but good note selection using A and E, just going back and forth between the A and the E chord. Very simple. Very, very simple, but in the context of the song, very effective. You don't need much more than that for what this song is. I like the guitar tone. Guitar tone sounded really good. Both the acoustic and the electric guitar tone sounded really good. It did sound a little thin in places, but I think it's supposed to. I think it's supposed to sound thin, but here's the thing. If you want to have that sound, don't fill it out too much. Otherwise, it starts to lose track of what it's supposed to be. Vocally, good execution. There were some places that were a little pitchy, obviously. Look, it's a demo, obviously. I'm taking that into account. But nonetheless, it was a little pitchy. I would not want to put this out as a finished product. Definitely want to work on the pitch issues. Either auto-tune them. I mean, that'd be the fast and easy way to do it. Or re-record them and make it sound legit. You know, either way it'll work. The drumming. Let's talk about the drumming. Everything on the drumming sounded good, except the snare. The snare sounded out of place. I don't know if it's because this is weird. My gut instinct is telling me give it a drier signal, but here's the thing: if you make it drier, you're gonna lose that reverb that you're gonna want on the snare. So I don't know if that's the fix. I don't know. The snare was really sticking out. It almost sounded to the point of sounding synthetic. The rest of the drums sounded fine. Kick sounded good. Tom sounded good. Cymbal sounded good. Everything else sounded good. Just for some reason, that snare is sticking out like a sore thumb. I don't know. Maybe it's an EQ issue. But it might be an EQ issue. Maybe boost up the high end a little bit and the mids a little bit. Maybe cut out just a little bit of the bottom end on it. Maybe try switching up the style of reverb that you have on there. Because right now it's a very wet reverb. But if you went with a drier, like a less resonating reverb, and maybe, okay, so you do this. Put a drier reverb on it and maybe boost it up just a little bit. Just a tad. That might solve the problem. I don't know if it will. This is where mixing is going to come into play in experimentation, but this is why you have a demo. And the last thing I would recommend, honestly, is, and this is probably the biggest issue I have, the mix you have on the vocals between the verses and the choruses. You need to switch them. I'm telling you, it will work. It'll make the verses easier to understand. It'll make the verses easier to follow. And because you're only saying that one line, it's 3 a.m., you're saying that 4 times in the chorus, and that's all you're saying, it doesn't have to be as legible, I guess is a good way to put it. You don't have to be able to hear it clear as a bell. You know what it's saying. It's saying it's 3 a.m. So you can muddy it up a little bit. I would even recommend possibly messing around with maybe a backmasking effect, possibly for the chorus, just for the chorus. Don't put it on the verse. If you put a backmasking effect on the chorus, on the vocal line, I think that might add a little more depth to the effect you're going for. That type of haunting effect that you might be going for in the chorus. So I could be completely wrong about that, but that's how it sounds to me, and it'd be worth a shot. Look, you don't like it, you can always undo it, right? So, but I mean, I see a lot of potential in this song. I do. It was not bad. I did enjoy it. I would be interested to hear what the finished product sounds like. I don't know if I would do a review on it, but I'd be interested for my own personal, curiosity. I would love to hear what a finished product sounds like. So, there you go. Yeah, there you go. I'm sticking with the 7.3. 7.3 sounds good to me. So, 7.3, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base, and become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good, and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell, and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.